there, this is Becky of Miss B Group Travel. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things travel related. That's travel news, tips, advice, recommendations, reviews, and not forgetting savings. Today's video is a short journey through my travel toiletry bags, from how I went from this bag to what I recommend now as a must-have travel toiletry bag. So if travel, like me, is your passion, do consider subscribing. And if you have some friends or family that might enjoy this type of content, we upload weekly. So send them over to our channel. Right, and last but not least, thank you so much for our returning subscribers. I really appreciate you. And for everyone, please do stick around until the end of the video and tell me which one of the travel toiletry bags is one that suits you or you would go for. So, travel toiletry bag. What is a travel toiletry bag? It's simply a bag that you use when you're away from home, whether you're traveling on a train, plane, bus, coach, and you use to keep your toiletries, toothbrushes, roll-ons, a whole variety of things that you would use when you're in the bathroom. So I promised I'd share with you the travel bags I've had throughout the year. And believe it or not, before I started this whole travel journey and got the travel bug, as they say, I did not actually think about them too much. And in fact, I think I most probably did use a plastic, just a normal carrier bag or something. But this is one of my first travel toiletry bags. And I'll tell you why. I picked this up at TK Maxx. You can see it's quite small and quite compact. And it's just one sleeve, nothing much in there. And there is a zip in fact, there's still an old card in there, but this was my first ever travel toilet bag. And the reason I chose this is because it had an extendable wristlet, and for me it was like, okay, I get to the hotel, I just chuck out everything in there, zip it up, and I can put my purse or whatever in there, and it just acts like a 2-in-1. And I would have a toiletry bag and maybe a little purse or something as I go about my day. Literally, that is the extent of what I used to use the travel toiletry bag for. But moving on, as you start to travel a little bit more, just kind of chucking things here and there starts to be a bit of a problem. But I will give it a go. It's by Ralph Lauren, and it has lasted me quite a number of years. But moving on from there, I was on one of these flights, and it was a British Airways flight, and I was given this kind of toiletry bag. Again, the size is no different to this one, yeah? The size is, in fact, much smaller, but it had a little bit of a wider base. And inside it was just the normal miniature stuff that you would get on a flight. So that is your socks, your eye mask, a lipstick, lip balm, a little bit toothbrush, folded toothbrush. Not a lot of, just the normal standard things. So what I actually did is I would take items out from there and I would put some stuff in here. And then I would keep some stuff in here. I know. Like I said, I wasn't traveling a lot then, so I didn't really think about it that much. And then I just travel with the two. And, I continued my changing this into an evening wristlet. But of course, as you start to get to travel, and especially if you're doing longer weekends or 7-day trips or maybe 14-day trips, you actually need a little bit more. And I actually realized that sometimes it's easier just to take my own stuff with me than purchasing items in a different country, at the airport, or now having to look for a supermarket of where to get this from. So I didn't buy one. Literally, we were on a flight to Dubai, and I got gifted another toilet bag, or it was in the cabin compartment that I was in. So this is it's made by Bulgari, but it's an Emirates one, and it's rather dirty because I've used this. I think this bag is literally probably 15 years old. So it's fit for purpose. Again, it is not the biggest, but it certainly was bigger than this one, and it certainly was bigger than the first one that I've used. So guess what? Because there isn't any compartments to hold inside, at times I'd literally put things and put these two bags in it and then zip it up if I wanted or I would use one or the other. As you can see, those two fit in comfortably in there. And I would zip this up, and anything else that I needed to buy, I could pop in there. But I most of the times just used to use one other bag and put that in there, not two at the same time. But just trying to show you how much space, a little bit of space this has. However, and also the quality is really good, and this is what you need to look out for when you're purchasing a travel toiletry bag. You do need something that is not going to be affected by water, or that will contain spillages, that you can either compartmentalize, and that's if there's something happens with your toiletries, it's not going to seep out and ruin the other things that are in your bag. So this Bulgari wash toiletry bag, this is from the airline, that worked out very good. And I used it for a couple of years, and then I got gifted again at Christmas time, because people know I love to travel. I got gifted this Dove toiletry bag. Now, I didn't use it a lot because I still have like a head mask in there, a head wrap in there. I didn't use it that much because I still had my other bags on there. So I kind of started using it for toiletries and underwears and stuff like that. So it kind of got a bit confusing because I'd have one bag for this and another one has this. And at one stage I thought, no, there's got to be a better way. And now I'm going to show you my favorite toiletry bag to date, and this is the one that I'm currently using, that's got 8 compartments, plenty of room. I can put everything in the one bag, has a multitude of uses, and is my current favorite. Strong, durable, made of catatonic polyester, so it does last long. Here we go. As I was saying, in the middle of the compartment here, there is compartments where you can put things in. Now, because this actually folds when you fold over, I would recommend you put, whether it's a lady bits or a towel, or the cotton sponges for us, when we remove our makeup, that would be perfect, because it won't be affected when you fold up the bag like this. Now, mine is a little bit overstuffed because I haven't taken out stuff from my last trip, but this is what, that's additional pockets. Now, at the bottom, before I open the inside, I like to put in my own towel. So I have I've got my face towel in here that I pop in, and I just keep it at the front there. Even because the bag is made from polyester 300D catonic fabric, it is waterproof. And even after I have washed, and if I'm leaving the hotel that day and my face towel is not dry, I do still pop it in, because if you look at that is waterproof on here, so it's not going to affect my other stuff in the toiletry bag. So I pop it at the front there, and that's another compartment that you can use. So far we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we haven't even opened the bag. Okay, so when you open the bag, a lot of people do message and say they don't like to buy the travel size items because they literally finish, or maybe if they overextend their time, there's not enough time for them to go around and look for supermarkets. That's the beauty of this travel toiletry bag. I have purposely left this, this is a 150 ml bottle of Dove. It's just a body spray, but you can lay it in sideways, right? You can lay it in sideways. It does fit, but I wanted to show you that there's a side pocket that you hold it in, that you can actually lay it in standing and are still able to close your bag. A couple of other things that I have in there. I have very full size. Again, if this is a short trip and you're just hand luggage only, it might not be convenient. You might need to downsize the products that you're putting in, but this is a 150 ml. Okay, this is a 150 ml that goes in straight in there. This is like a makeup remover. Again, look at the quantity and the size. Sorry, look at the size of it. So it's not going to, it takes quite a lot. I've put some multivitamin tablets in there that I'll use. I have some mouthwash. Okay, this one is finishing, so this is a good reminder for me to replace that. I have some face cream. So I've got some face cream, a glass jar. It is in there. It's quite safe. And I have in here, I believe, oh yes, this is, I've got some just nail care stuff and, you know, to file my nails and things like that. I've just popped it in there because the pouch that it's in as well is waterproof. And then I have got a roll-on in here. So my roll-on, and I have a perfume atomizer, so I can spray some of my normal big size perfume into here and just carry this along. And I can pop this from the travel toilet bag into my handbag, so I find that's quite handy as well. Now I don't particularly carry a certain brand of moisturizer or shower gel, because most of the hotels that I stay in, they do provide these, and if there isn't any, I do ask. But in, you know, not to waste products, if I do go into a hotel and I have some products that were available, for example, this one, I think it's a lotion that I have not used or maybe have used once, I will then just pop it into my travel toiletry bag and use it at another time when I don't have it. So those are the things I actually put in here. And yes, I've got a travel size toothpaste. Now, these ones, obviously you can buy them online, but I think I got this one from the dentist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought these from the dentist, so it's quite handy. So you can see that the space that is inside the bag has also got some compartments here. You know, you can put in some leaf, you can slip in some stuff in there. And for example, I love my, you know, sort of big earrings, so these would be easy enough to slip in this compartment here if I wanted to. But for that, I've got a jewelry bag, so I'm not really gonna worry too much about that. So basically, this for me is my must go to travel toiletry bag, because like I said, you know, you fit all of these things in, and these are standing. You know, this is your face cream, your vitamins, your mouthwash, your lotions, your toothpaste, my roll-on, my facial cleaning wipes, my nail cutters, my atomizer, and of course, not forgetting at the front, my face towel. Now, I kind of just roll up my little face towel just to give it a little bit more space, and then I zip it and pop it in here, and then I close my bag, right? So again, like I said, this for me, I don't have to move from one bag to the other. Everything goes in there. You might pack different things in there, but you can pack it to suit. And if I'm in a hotel, I just hang it at the back of the hotel. So I find that very, very handy at the back of the bathroom. And these bags are, like I said, they are on our website. They are on our website and also available on our eBay shop. They come in different colors. We've got this one in red, we've got black, we've got purple, we've got light blue, we've got navy, and you've got gray. The gray, I know, is fast running out, but we are restocking very soon anyway. But for me, you know, I mean, yes, not just because we sell them, but because of the functions and everything that I can put. And the best thing is it's got a handle, so I can just carry it along and tag it onto my bag, or when I get into the bathroom, I put it down. I don't have to take anything out. I do have to take stuff out, but I don't have to spread things all around for me to be able to see this. Okay, so do tell me, I would love to hear in the comments, what sort of, or what level of travel toiletry bag are you at? Are you still at my beautiful, trusted and lovely travel toiletry bag, the small one? Or do you do the both, like what I did for a little while? Or do you just use the one that the airline gives you if you're traveling in a class where they would give you a travel toiletry bag? Or do you use a slightly bigger one where you just dump everything in there and just open it up? Or do you use, you know, do you prefer something more compartmentalized like this? Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. That's just been just a little short journey of the bags that I've used, why I recommend this one, and where you can get that. And would love to hear from you in the comments below which one is your best and what and why. What I would say is, even if you're not of this type of bags, make sure that whatever bag that you buy has got it's a waterproof or, water resistant, that sort of thing, because a lot of spillages occur with the products or toiletries that we carry in our bags. Okay, that's all for this week. So do tune in next week. I'm not sure what the topic's going to be like because I've got a few that I've recorded, but do tune in next week for more travel news, tips, advice, recommendations, and savings. Take care.